This is the somewhat new SpeedyBee F405 V5 stack. It has some cool features we haven't had in the previous versions, and they have done some other changes as well. In this video, I'm going to show you some cool things you can do with the new features in this flight controller. When you buy this stack, you can choose between the Standard Edition and the Deluxe Edition. The one I have here is the Deluxe Edition. While the Standard Edition only includes the flight controller and the ESC, the Deluxe Edition comes with a bit more goodies. As you can see, it will include a solder practice board in case you need to practice your soldering skills, a smoke stopper, a simple beeper, and a USB and power expansion board. The smoke stopper that comes with it is quite interesting. In addition to being a smoke stopper, you can also use it to display the battery voltage of your batteries. It also has a function to choose whether to let 1 amp or 2 amps pass through. SpeedyBee also includes all sorts of cables you might ever need, which is pretty nice. So the new V5 version includes all the features of the previous one. It has an F4 CPU for free UARTs and built-in Bluetooth support. They have now moved away from using an SD card for black box logging and instead use a built-in 16 megabyte chip. But what really stands out compared to the V4 version is the option for a 5-volt BEC that can be controlled via pin I/O. They have added 2 solder pads here called P+ and P-. In addition, the 9-volt BEC can also be turned on and off in the same way. To test the new features, I'm using my newly built Mario 5, which has the new stack installed. On the 5-volt BEC, I've soldered on an LED light. The light is a dismantled kit from an Avatar 2 that I had lying around. But before we can test it, we also need to set up the configuration in Betaflight. Turn on your radio, connect the drone to your PC and open Betaflight Configurator. And yes, you also need to have the pin I/O feature enabled in Betaflight for this to work. Go to the Modes tab and scroll down until you find 9 volts, BEC off and prog power switch. Set up the 2 ARG channels the same way you would for any other functions, and yes, ignore the audio callouts from my transmitter. Now that the AUX switches are set up, we can plug in a battery and test. I'll start by testing the switch for the VTX. This is really useful to prevent it from overheating, for example, while waiting to get a GPS lock. When I flip the switch, you can see the light on the VTX disappear and it turns off. This is also useful when doing bench work with the drone. Now, let's test the light to see if it works as intended. 3, 2, 1. So this feature works exactly as expected. The 5-volt BEC has a maximum output of 2.5 amps, so remember that when connecting devices. This light, as mentioned, is a dismantled Betaflight Avatar 2 light kit. It fits perfectly for mounting on the front of the drone. I'll put a link in the description where I also link to the flight controller.